Ukraine, 1976. A boy grows up in a village with no running water. No heat in winter. Government surveillance everywhere. Even phone calls were monitored. That boy would grow up to build the most private messaging app on the planet. Used by over 2 billion people. Sold for $19 billion. This is the story of Jan Koum. And you probably have his app on your phone right now. In 1992, Jan was 16 years old. His mother made a desperate decision: leave everything behind. They arrived in Mountain View, California, with almost nothing. No money, no connections, no English. His mother worked as a babysitter to survive. Jan swept floors at grocery store after school. They lived in government housing and survived on food stamps. America was supposed to be the land of opportunity. But opportunity doesn't come with welcome gift. Jan couldn't afford college, so he went to the library. He bought used programming books and returned them after reading. Taught himself to code from scratch. No professor, no classroom, no degree. Just a kid who refused to accept that circumstances were permanent. His skills eventually earned him a job at Yahoo in 1997. He stayed for nearly a decade, quietly building his dream in the shadows. In 2009, Jan bought an iPhone. And he saw something no one else did. Mobile apps were about to change everything. But every messaging app was filled with ads, tracking, noise. Jan thought about growing up under Soviet surveillance, about the fear of being monitored. And he made a decision. He would build a messaging app with no ads, no data selling, no games. Just simple, private communication. He called it WhatsApp because it sounded like, "What's up?" He launched it on his birthday, February 24, 2009. The growth was unlike anything Silicon Valley had ever seen. By 2013, just 4 years after launch, WhatsApp had 200 million active users, with only 55 employees. No advertising budget. No viral marketing campaigns. Just a product so good, people couldn't stop sharing it. Mark Zuckerberg noticed. In February 2014, Facebook made an offer. $19 billion. Jan could have signed that deal anywhere. A luxury hotel. A Silicon Valley boardroom. Instead, he chose one specific location. The North County Social Services Office. The same welfare office, where he once stood in the line with his mother for food stamps. He signed a $19 billion deal on the doorstep of his lowest moment. That is not coincidence. That is a message. Jan Koum didn't have money. He didn't have connections. He didn't even speak fluent English when he arrived. What he had was a library card, a used book, and grit. The app you use every day to talk to the people you love was built by a boy who swept grocery store floors to survive. Your background is not your barrier. It's your blueprint. That's the story of Jan Koum. If this hit different, share it. Subscribe to Rise Arc, new story every week. Your arc is just beginning.